I'm not wearing any makeup. My hair is not done. There's still a lot of stuff here that we have to take care of and that is lingering. The look really is the eyes. I love my little dolly that my friend in Ireland made me. Good morning. Today we are filming a day in the life here at the doll shop. So if you've ever wondered what happens in a typical day, we're going to talk about it. So here's a typical day. And this is real life because I asked Paul as soon as I pulled up to get the microphone and grab the camera so I could show you my actual, what a typical day looks like. I'm not wearing any makeup. My hair is not done. I got up and I showered and I did all that, but I had to get Holland into school this morning. So a typical day, I will come to work dressed and ready, but sometimes I finish my hair and makeup here at the shop. So we're going to show you that and just run through some of the stuff that we have going on a normal day. So I just finished my coffee that I made at home in my Starbucks cup that I like to reuse because it makes me feel fancy. And I'm going to bring in my lunch and some groceries and do my hair and makeup, and we're going to chat and run through the day and see what we can do as a day in the life out here in Denver, Colorado. So let's go. All right, I brought some different groceries. I typically like to keep a lot of things here at the shop so the team can have them too in case they didn't pack their lunch. So I'll always bring extra. Looks like my water spilled a bit, but I brought stuff to make a salad and some leftover butternut squash soup that I made. And it's a nice day and we're gonna go inside, so let's go. We're trying to keep it real life here. So yesterday we cleaned up Derek's pottery studio where we had our Tonnerfest event. There's still a lot of stuff here that we have to take care of and that is lingering, but we're going to do that. And then I have a lot of shipping and organizing and emails to do. We're going to be filming with Christopher today. So that is one of the things on our agenda. But every morning I come to work, I usually have some kind of groceries or something I'm bringing. Like I said, today I went and bought a big thing of turkey so the team can have that if they want. My lunch, this is some butternut squash soup that I made. And I'm going to put all that away and then I'm going to put on my makeup and then I'm going to make something to eat for breakfast. So I'll see you in the makeup parlor. It's actually been a really long time since we've done a day in the life. And just like everyone else's life, my every day is a little bit different. It depends in the morning if I'm taking Holland to school or not. If I'm taking her to school, then when I get her ready and get her dressed and breakfast and everything and get her dropped off to school on time and get here on time, which I was 15 minutes early today, then I will do my makeup at work. But if it's just like a normal day and Derek's taking her to school, I just do very, very minimal. I'll just put on moisturizer, some powder, eyeliner, mascara, maybe a little bit of eyebrow. Oh, and always a little bit of blush. Sounds like I don't wear much. That kind of sounded like a lot, but it's really not much. Now, if I'm filming something where I want to look a little fancier, then I take more time. But it all depends on if I'm taking Holland into school or not, because that buys me about an extra 20 minutes in the morning. This is a normal day, but on another normal day where I might not be filming or something, I just have my hair usually in a low bun and just minimal makeup. Sometimes none at all, but I honestly feel better and more like me when I have a little bit of something, just a little bit of something. I have my Invisaligns in right now with the rubber bands, and I think it sounds pretty good. So this is our bathroom at the doll shop. We all use it. Michael hasn't been here for a while, so I'm actually probably going to clean it later today. He has his surgery in about a week, and I'll let you all know how that all pans out and how all that's going. But thank you very much for all of the wonderful cards and checks you've all sent. You're literally saving him, so thank you so much. We'll update more on that later. But anyway, I keep some makeup. Thank you, Paul, for filming. You don't have to, it's kind of hard to get all this, but I keep some makeup here at the doll shop. It's like kind of my backup makeup. It's good stuff, but I keep like my stuff that I use on the daily at home, and then I have my backup here at the shop, which comes in handy a lot. When I was pregnant, I used to, towards the end, just making it to work was all I could do. And then if I needed to, I'd put on something, but that was hard. Towards the end, in the third trimester. It's been 3 years and it just feels like yesterday. But I've worked other jobs in my life, many other jobs. The doll job is my favorite, but it's not lost on me what a privilege it is to be able to come and finish my face at work. That's something that is not available at almost any job. And, you know, we're all human. Plus, I'm here early, and I just really like to set a good example, which is being here, ready on time, ready to work. But not every morning can I have my face. Again, it just depends on what we're doing. So I'm gonna put on a little bit of, I like to mix things. My friend Sam sends me some good stuff, and I'm still on my makeup subscription that I've been telling you about for the last 12 years. I'm still on that. So I share a lot of stuff with my friends, but my stuff changes about every, I don't know. It's being on a makeup subscription, it's very rare that I will re-buy a product. I've been using the same powder since I was 14, but other than that, I try all different kinds of things all the time. So I just put on a little bit of primer. I put on a little bit of colored tinted moisturizer mixed with a little bit of foundation. I don't like it to be too heavy, so that's why I do the tinted moisturizer mixed with a little bit of foundation. And then I'm gonna put on some powder and fill in my eyebrows a little bit. The look really is the eyes, which is kind of the most time-consuming part. But I don't go crazy. I don't like to make it too complicated. On a typical day, we don't see anybody except the mailman unless somebody is coming in. But, you know, again, but I do it for me. I do it on days even when I don't see anybody, because it makes me feel a little bit better. There's a little bit of a fan. There's a fan in here, so I don't know how much you can see. I can't see myself, so I have to go this way. And this is not a makeup tutorial. It's just kind of a behind the scenes of a day in the life here at the doll shop from my perspective. Put on a little eyebrow, and I'm gonna finish my eyes and curl my hair, and then you'll see the finished product here in a minute. See you soon. I had to turn on the camera real quick because I went into the bathroom and I was like, I better check my teeth to make sure I don't have anything in it before I put my Invisaligns back in. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there it is. My piece of spinach. It's like out of a movie. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's a cartoon. Anyway, I thought that was really funny. So I'm gonna go brush my teeth, put my Invisalign in, and curl my hair. All right, you guys, Paul picked up, this is what he said I looked like. This is Yzma. Oh, that is so funny. That is literally the expression on my face and the piece of spinach right there. How long has that been there? So funny. All right, so I just put in a couple little curls in my hair, as Mom would say, bumping it up. Bump up your hair. And, you know, I'm already feeling better. I had my coffee that you saw earlier before I got here, and I'm not gonna do that anymore because I started to get a little jittery. Let me know if that happens to you. And so I made my breakfast sandwich and ate that real quick, and I already feel a lot better. But I usually drink my coffee and eat my sandwich together, and this morning I didn't. So, mental note, because it was just like, I was like, you know, starting to, but now I feel a lot better. So I'm going to put on probably a little lipstick. Christopher and I are going to film a video that is the behind the scenes of the Ann's Clubhouse set, which is going to be really fun. And then I'm filming this right now, and then we're going to get some other stuff done and work on some things. So I keep my curling iron here at the shop, which is nice. I can't tell you how many times just in my life and over the years I've had to we've had times where like news crews came and I just had to be on camera in 10 minutes that I wasn't planning to, or your hair goes flat half the day and I want it to look good for a video. So having hair and makeup here makes a really big difference and takes a lot of pressure off. Again, especially when I was pregnant, because I would get here and then that was the biggest hurdle, and then do what I needed to do. So if you're ever here and you want to fix your hair or borrow my makeup, feel free. I have tons of it, all for you, if you would like to use it. All right, so Christopher's getting his self grounded. He's having a little bit of breakfast too. We get here and we start working right away, but it is laid back. Like, I want people to have their coffee, make an English muffin if they want. And my goal for this shop, can you hear me? Hopefully you can, is to, it's very dark over here, but hopefully it's balancing. Have this be a nice place to hang out. We spend a lot of our week here, a lot of our time here, and I want it to feel safe and like a second home, and that you're feeling good and it's a nice place to be. And that's how I feel, and I don't want pressure. I don't want anything like that. So we do a pretty good job with that. But now I'm gonna go see what's going on in the back. All right, so I am at my desk right now, and right now our editor Omar just sent me a video that is going to air tomorrow. So I am going to download that and get that uploaded for tomorrow. The desk is a little cray-cray, but all good deaths are. I love my little dolly that my friend in Ireland made me. But yeah, Omar sent me the video, which is my catch-up video, and I had him do several edits on it, and now it's ready to go. So I'm gonna download that and get that uploaded. All right, so checking in, Paul just got back. He covered up some graffiti on the back of the shop. Paul's also filming, and he took a sample to DHL to send to our factory, so that was really good. Now, our friend Mary Jo asked us to sign the outside of her box, and I think this is really, really sweet considering that we did not design these dolls. We have nothing to do with these dolls. This is an Ello and Wild doll designed and executed by Robert Tonner, but she really appreciates what we do to get them out into the world and wanted us to sign the box. So hi, Mary Jo, we have signed your box and we will put your doll in the mail today. So that is very, very sweet. I am paying some bills. I just paid our Deep Rock water bill, and we are buttoning up some shipping, and then we are going to make lunch. So I will bring you into the kitchen and show you what I'm making for lunch. And Paul, did you bring a salad, or are you making one of the concoctions in the kitchen?
I brought a salad.
Paul brought a salad. Sometimes he has a little cooking show himself. He doesn't put it on social media, but he'll make tortillas and fill them with all different kinds of things he found in the kitchen, and they always look really good. So sometimes Paul has his own little cooking show, which is good. But yeah, we'll see you in the kitchen for lunch in just a minute. All right, so here is our refrigerator. I will stock it again soon, but we always have protein drinks, string cheese, just something that could get you by, some turkey, you know, yogurt, stuff like that. Just something that if you didn't bring your lunch, then there's always plenty to figure out something. I always keep some frozen meals here in the fridge, so you could make a chicken sandwich or just heat up something. So there's always something. Bread, egg bites, stuff like that. But I brought stuff to make a sandwich, and I brought some butternut squash soup that I made. I love butternut squash soup. It's one of my favorite things in the world. So I'm gonna make that and heat it up and show you what it looks like. And we're back. So here is my sandwich. I used the Trader Joe's feta spread, and it has turkey and lettuce, tomato, not lettuce, microgreens, and I have a couple of vegetables, and I'm gonna eat the rest of this hummus that's in there. I'm gonna scrape it all out and have my butternut soup with it. So hope you are having fun and having a good day and having a good lunch. If you're watching this at lunchtime, it's probably dinner time. But yeah, this is a typical day. Keeps me pretty satisfied, and I usually have a snack sometime in the afternoon, and then dinner, and then a snack before bed usually. All right, this is real life. A lot of times I eat at my desk, but I've been sitting there for a while and I don't feel like sitting there right now. So I'm just gonna sit here. There's enough room for me, and yeah, have a little break. So welcome back. I just had lunch, and then I actually spoke to Robert Tonner on the phone for over an hour, and we hashed out a lot of things that are going on. Of course, as you probably know, we've talked about some innovative ways are possibly going to package our dolls and do different things for the future with what's going on with the tariffs and all that. But it is all so good. It's all so inspiring, and it makes me so hopeful for how we're going to be able to continue to do our dolls and do our business and do what we love. And we both got off the phone just like, instead of, worried, we're really excited about what we're going to do. So we're coming up with fun and innovative things that we are going to do. And I know our doll community is going to be so thrilled to support that. So it's always wonderful to talk to Robert and, have these conversations. Right now, we are going to film the behind the scenes of Christopher's brainstorming of putting up the Anne subscription display, the unboxing set. So we're going to do that, and I'll probably be behind the camera most of the time for that one. And then we'll see where the day takes us. It's about 2:22 here. We're here until about 4:35 most days. And then that'll probably be pretty much a full day. So come along with us. I'll put some clips in this of that, but then we're also going to do a full video on our channel of that. So that'll be really fun. So now I'm actually filming a video with Christopher. We are filming the behind the scenes of setting up for the Anne subscription set. So this is something that takes place 3 times a month now with 3 subscriptions, and depending on how much time we have and the complexity of the film set, it takes a day or 2, sometimes it takes even longer, but it's worth it. Do you remember our Alice in Wonderland set? That was one of the most epic sets ever, and I don't know. That took you a while, Christopher. How long did that take? I don't know. A couple days.
Fairly quickly, but that was probably 2 days.
Yeah, it was so good. So right now we're setting up for the Anne's dress up trunk. So we're bringing in a lot of fantasy and dress up and costumes. And I love it because we're bringing in a lot of different work, vintage work, something from every era. A lot of our work, Robert's work, Alexander's. It's so fun. So that's a different video. So you can see that whole video on our channel too. But that is what is also happening in the course of my day. Usually in the afternoon, I have a Diet Coke. And not all the time, but once in a while. And I honestly love that chemical feeling. Not feeling, but just, I don't know. There's just something about a crispy Diet Coke that I've always loved. I like it more than regular. Even in college, it was like my favorite thing to get one in the afternoon. So I don't have one every day, but once in a while, it's a treat for me. Let me know. This and a piece of chocolate's a really good afternoon pick-me-up. But we're gonna finish filming this and then do a couple more things, and that'll be about the end of the day. And then I go pick up Holland Diane from school and go home and figure out something for dinner. And then I usually, depending on if Derek's home or not, it depends on what we do in the evening. Sometimes I'll take Holland Diane to the library or to like a little play place, or we stay home and our evenings, and then we take a bath and then we do all that. And I usually don't do a whole lot of emails after I leave work, but sometimes I do. This is kind of a typical day in the life, which is fun to share. I love giving you a peek into what's going on behind a doll shop. So yeah, we're going to finish filming this video and then we'll see where we are. Okay, so we are going to film the rest of our video with Christopher. He's getting all of the ironing and all that stuff happening now. And then I am going to upload the footage for Omar and then go and get Holland Diane. So that's kind of like what I just said, but I just wanted to touch base and kind of end this video and thank you for hanging out with me a bit today. Every day is a little bit different, and some days crazy things happen and doll collections come in, or we have very interesting experiences, but for the most part we come and it's just a calm day where we get our work done and answer our emails and take care of customers and fulfill our orders. And it'd be fun to do a day where I would love to show you some of the days where we're discussing samples and we're talking about stuff like that, but then we'd have to save that footage for 6 or 8 months down the line, because by the time when we get samples and then the production starts and then we get the clothes and then they actually go out in a box or something, that can be 9 months, 10 months, sometimes even more away. But I think that would be a really interesting discussion. And those are some of our very favorite days. It was when we really put on our thinking hats and discuss a lot, and then we have to make edits to the samples, and we usually make edits just like in Photoshop and stuff like that. It is really fun how we do it. And so that would be really fun. Let me know if you would enjoy one of those videos. But again, we couldn't put out the content right away. But I knew today we were not filming anything that I couldn't show you, because our Anne's Clubhouse box already came out and we're gonna do that. So once we fulfill the Anne's Clubhouse, then we start setting up and filming for Elowen. And then once we do that, then we start filming and setting up for the historical subscription. And then once we do that, we start again. Our subscriptions end in July, and then the historical subscription goes through October, and then we have some bonus boxes that are going to take us through the holidays, and then we are going to start more seasons of the subscription. So it really keeps us in the flow. I think it helps keep all of our wonderful collectors on track and in a progressive way of moving forward and enjoying your collecting and your subscription in your life. It's like some months I can really sit down and just read all of the information about the makeup and play with on my makeup subscription and play with my makeup looks and really dig deep and have a lot of fun with it. And some months that box just gets put somewhere for when I can deal with it, but I'm glad it's there. It keeps me in the realm of moving forward with products and experimenting with skincare and doing the thing that I enjoy. I really do enjoy that, because when I do get the moment, or sometimes what I did last month actually, when I get extra makeup, I share them with friends. I have one friend, her name is Michelle, and she's a flight attendant, and I put the makeup and I sent it to her. A lot of the stuff I just didn't have time to experiment with it, and she used it, and then she also gave it to a lot of her flight attendant friends, and they were so glad to get it. So I know that there's a lot of just ways that you can enjoy all of this. This is kind of sounding like a commercial, but this is what I do. And this is kind of a behind the scenes look and discussion of just a peek into one of my days. And all of my days are very different. And of course, right now we're dealing with extraordinary times where, as a business owner, I have different things that I am dealing with every day. And my approach for all of this, for my well-being and just for the well-being of our company, is I'm just staying really calm and just making decisions out of thinking them through and not out of fear. And that has helped me a lot. Some of the ways that I discussed earlier in this video that we are going to navigate the situation with tariffs and all that, some of the ways, the really innovative ways that we are figuring out how to package and present our products and stuff that we discussed today, make me feel really motivated and really good about everything that we're going to do, which is continuing to do what we do because we love you and we love this job. It is so fun. I truly don't make me get another job because I don't want to. It's just, this job has just been such a dream. So I'm glad that I can share it with you, and that you were here as my buddy in the doll shop today. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Give us a thumbs up. Comments help us tremendously on our YouTube channel. It helps get us out into the algorithm. So if we put out content that you especially enjoyed, please give us a thumbs up or put just some kind of comment on there, because that tells YouTube that we are doing a good job, and then it puts it out into the algorithm and they can see that. So thank you very, very much, and we love you so much, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.